When you first set a goal, like starting to work out, you're usually full of motivation. But whether it's months, weeks, or just days later, that motivation can quickly fade, making it tough to stick with your goals. But in today's video, I'm excited to share a motivational approach I discovered 8 years ago that has been a game changer for maintaining long-lasting and powerful motivation. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke, and for the past 10 years, I've been on a mission to make leveling up in life as easy as leveling up in a game. By subscribing, liking, and commenting, you help spread this message to more people like you. We often find ourselves needing a motivational boost, especially when facing challenges. Here's a recent challenge of mine. I finished work, and it was time to start my workout, but I realized I forgot my headphones. You know that feeling. Either you're stuck with mind-numbing silence or the gym's awful music selection. Despite this, I was able to power through my workout using a strategy I call adventure motivation. Life is an adventure with its ups and downs, but we still aim to do the right thing regardless. The adventure motivation approach embraces this by recognizing 3 characters we embody at different times in our lives. Once you understand each of these 3 characters, you'll gain more control over your motivation than ever before. First, there's your hero side. This is you at your best when you're well rested, stress-free, and life is going smoothly. Or if not stress-free, at least very low on stress. Your hero side isn't just about personal goals, it's also about helping others and making a positive impact. Next, let's talk about your navigator. Just like a navigator guiding a ship, this part of you focuses on getting through the day. Whether starting work at 7:30 a.m. or counting down to 4 p.m., the navigator manages day-to-day needs like keeping stress in check and ensuring you have enough energy to tackle your tasks. It's not as lofty as the hero, but it's just as important. Lastly, we acknowledge the Goblin side. This emerges during your toughest times. Maybe you're sleep deprived, cranky, or hit an unexpected setback. While your hero side might be concerned with altruism and giving back, your Goblin side might be motivated by frustration or even a bit of competitiveness. Now that you understand the 3 mental states that can emerge at different times, let's put this adventure motivation into action. First, think of something you'd really like to stay motivated for. Feel free to pause the video here if you need a moment to think. I'll use my workout routine as the example for this exercise. Let's start with the hero side. As a reminder, this is when you're at your best, looking out not only for yourself, but also for the well-being of others. When I think about working out from the hero perspective, I envision not just staying fit for myself, but also being a strong role model. Recently, I got married, and as I plan to be a father one day, I want to be a fit dad who inspires my children, not just another guy with a dad bod. Now, consider why your chosen activity is beneficial for your navigator side. To refresh, your navigator is focused on navigating throughout your everyday concerns. In my case, I find that when I work out, the rest of my day goes smoother. My energy levels are higher, and my stress is lower. After you figure out your navigator motivations, lastly, let's tackle the Goblin side, the side that shows up when you're feeling your worst. It's okay if this side is a bit petty. For me, when I'm tired and in a bad mood, thinking about how much cooler I'll look at my high school reunion with a toned body can be a surprisingly strong motivator. It's those moments when imagining the shocked faces of my old classmates that really pushes me to lift that extra weight. Now, it's important to acknowledge that while we often proudly can share our hero and navigator motivations with others, the Goblin side's motivations might feel a bit embarrassing to admit publicly. They exist, and they do motivate us when we're down, but you might not want to shout about them on social media. I just let my motivation slip about looking good for my high school reunion, so the secret's out. If you knew me back then, watch out. But by doing this motivational exercise and thinking through the reasons for each of these 3 sides, you'll find a noticeable, lasting boost in motivation. It's good to perform this exercise whenever you need a motivational pick-me-up. And now, for a huge bonus tip. It's essential to consider both the positive and negative aspects of motivation. So far, we focused on the positive. why engaging in your chosen activity is good for your hero, navigator, and goblin sides. But understanding the flip side, the negative consequences of not engaging in that activity, can provide an even stronger motivational drive. Let's start with the goblin side. Consider why it would be bad for your inner goblin to skip that activity you've been thinking about. For me, if I don't work out, I might start gaining weight, which could affect how cool I feel in front of my friends, especially at big gatherings like reunions. Next, think about the navigator. What are the downsides of not doing your activity through this practical day-to-day lens? In my case, if I skip my workout, I know I'll feel more tired throughout the day and have that nagging feeling of laziness that I could have pushed through but chose not to. Finally, reflect on your hero side. What's at stake for your altruistic, best self if you neglect this activity? For me, if I let my health slide, it doesn't just affect me. It sets a precedent for my future children, possibly influencing them towards a less healthy lifestyle. If you followed along and completed this exercise, you've just done something truly powerful. Reflecting on both the gains and losses associated with your motivations can be tough, but now you're equipped to face those challenges head on. More likely than not, you're now feeling even more driven to pursue your goals. Whenever you find your motivation waning, come back to this exercise and remember the full spectrum of your personal motivators. Thank you for sticking with me through this video. I hope you found these insights into adventure motivation helpful. If you did, please like, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts or share your own motivations. I'm eager to hear how you apply the hero, navigator, and goblin perspectives in your own life. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep leveling up in your quest and embrace every part of your journey. Have a great day.